Hi guys, this is Rice Snow. Last time we implemented full screen function so we can play our game in full screen now. And in this video we create an option menu so we can change and save various game settings. So we're gonna create 5 options: full screen on off, music volume, sound effect volume, display keyboard control, and quit game option. Alright, first we create another game state. Public final int options state. And okay, key handler. Here in the key handler class, you can choose a key to open the options screen. And I'm gonna use escape key in display state. Okay, copy and paste and escape. So if you press the escape, then now we're gonna change the game state. So game state equal gp dot option state. And here we add another game state, if statement. So, and we call a method, so options state, and we create this method. So option state, not key event, code, I think. Yeah. And here as well, we receive escape input key event dot vk escape. And okay, so we're gonna switch back to play state. Oops. If code, we also receive this enter key input, enter pressed equal true. Okay, now let's open this UI class. And here as well we add an if statement. Draw option screen and create this method. So void draw option screen. First we set color, g2.set color dot white, and also set font, derive font, so font size like a 32, not derive, and create another sub window. Yeah, I want to display the option menu at the center of the screen, so frame X is gp.tile size times 6 and tile size, and width is times 8, tile size, height is 10 tiles. And we're gonna call this draw sub window method and pass these 4 parameters. Okay, let's check. So press escape key. Yeah, so this is gonna be the options window. I cannot close. Why? Option state. Oh, this is not character state, sorry. Option state. for this options menu, we create several substates. So depending on this substate, we display different text. I think we did kind of similar thing when we created the title screen. Int substate, and the default is 0. So I'm gonna separate it by substates like these. So switch substate. Yeah, something like this. So we call a different method depending on the current substate. The first one is, I'm gonna name these options top, and this receive frame X and frame Y, and we're gonna call this method from here and pass frame X and frame Y. So this is the top screen. We're gonna display all the options. Okay, text X, text Y, and first title, string text, call options. I want to display these options at the center of this window, so we're gonna get this text X from this get, this one, get X for centered text, and we're gonna pass this string, and the text Y is frame Y plus type size, and okay, draw string text, and the text X, text Y. Okay, yeah, okay, like this. And next, full screen on, off. So text X, frame X plus tile size, text Y is plus text Y plus tile size two tiles, and the draw string, full screen, and the text X, text Y. Let me check real quick. Yeah, okay. Then music SE control, and game. So music, text X is the same, so text Y plus tile size, and the draw string. Okay, let me copy and paste. So SE control and game. Okay, and finally back option 2. So you can close the window, and I think I'm gonna times 2, so we create a little space, yeah, like this. Okay, then let's display a cursor. So we use this command num that we used for the title screens. So first is full screen, so if command num equals 0, then we draw string this cursor So we're gonna draw this cursor at the same height of this full screen text, and we only slightly change this text x, like minus 25. So yeah, like this. And okay, so we're gonna add this to this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and we're gonna change the command num 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we want to move this cursor. So key handler, we recognize W key and S key input. S. And so if you press W key, that means cursor goes up. So gp.ui.command num minus minus. And also before that, and we're gonna set max command num of each substate. So like this, gp.ui.substate is 0. So if substate is 0, then max command num equal 5, because we have 6 options, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is the max command num, and these numbers change depending on the substate. So we want to find out what's the max command num of the current substate. And okay, so and yeah, okay, let's play sound effect. And if gp.ui.command num is less than 0, then okay, so let's loop the cursor. So command num equal max command num. So for S key, command num plus plus, and sound effect. And if so command num is greater than max command num, then command num is 0. Okay, let's check. Yeah. Okay. And now let's take care of the right side. So we will create a checkbox for this full screen, and also a volume slider for this music and the sound effect. Text x equal, so frame x plus gp.tile size times 5. Text y equal frame y plus gp.tile size times 3, and g2 dot. So we're gonna draw rectangle. So draw rect text x, text y, and size is like a half tile size. So 24 or something. Okay, yeah. So we need to adjust the position. So full screen y is tile size times 2. But I think plus half tile, maybe. looks okay, I think. And also I want to make this line a bit thinner, so let me change the stroke thickness to that. Set stroke, new basic stroke x3. Yeah, I think I like this better. Then music, text y plus tile size, and draw rect text x, text y, and width is 120 or something. Height is half tile. Okay, I think I wanna create a little bit more space here, so I think I wanna adjust the X position, maybe not 5 tiles but 4.5 tiles. Okay, cast int. Yeah, I think this looks better. Okay, and okay, so for the sound effect too, SE. Okay, now we implement the reaction of this checkbox or volume slider. Let's go to this game panel and create a boolean, public boolean full screen on, and the default is okay. Let's set it false. Back to the UI class, and so here full screen on off. If you press enter key, so enter pressed equal true, then so we're gonna switch the full screen state. So full screen on true, no, false, then gp dot full screen on equal true, and if no else, if full screen on equal true, then full screen on equal false. Then so here checkbox, so depending on this full screen on status, full screen on, so if full screen on is true, then we're gonna fill this rectangle. So fill rect, let's copy and paste. Yep, okay, let me check. Okay, so press enter. Oops, okay, yeah, of course we need to disable enter pressed, otherwise it repeats this. I think, yeah, here. So after everything is done, enter pressed equal false. Press enter, okay, enter again, yeah. Okay, so now we handle full screen on off function, but this is a little tricky. So switching to full screen is kind of easy. You know, you just need to call this this method, set full screen window. But problem is this line, so this set undecorated. So once you display a JFrame on the screen, this cannot be undone. So which means you cannot restore the top bar. You know, to do that, you have to recreate a JFrame, and that means you have to recreate JPanel and everything. So we simply ask users to restart the game to enable this effect. And for that, we display a notification message like so please restart the game to make this effect, and we handle this in the substate. So we're gonna create another substate, public void options full screen notification, and this one too we receive frame X and frame Y. And okay, we're gonna call from here. If the substate is 1, then we're gonna call this method. So that means when we switch this full screen on off, we change the substate. So substate equal 1. Oh, this is not here but here. Yeah. And so let's create this method. And so to display the message, we use this current dialog string. So we created for the dialog text. The change will take effect after restarting the game. And for this one, so we want to insert a line break. So basically we use the same method that we used for the dialog or item description. So we create for loop. And to of string one by one, line by line. String, line, and okay, so text y plus like 40. Yeah, okay. And okay, so one more option. Back. Text X is same, so text Y plus gb dot type size times 6 g2 dot draw string back. And okay, also let's display the cursor. Also, if you press enter, pressed, go through, then we go back to substate 0. So yeah, like this. Let's check. Press enter. Y. Oh, text Y. Oh, okay. So yeah, text Y gets updated in this loop. So okay, then I think we shouldn't type like this, but so calculate from frame Y type size times 9, I guess. Yeah, okay. And press enter again, then we can back to this top window. Okay, now let's take care of the sound volume. Open this sound class, and first we declare this float control. And we're gonna attach this float control to this clip. So fc equal float control clip dot master gain. So with this line, we can pass a value to this clip, so we can change its volume. So for that, we create a method, check volume. Okay, and before that, let's create a few more variables. First int volume scale. So I'm gonna divide this volume slider by 5. So that means we're gonna create 0 to 5. So basically 6 scales. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 volume scale, and I set default is 3, and also we create float volume. And okay, so here check volume, so we're gonna create switch volume scale. So depending on this volume scale, we pass different this volume float value to this float control. So the float control accepts numbers between -80 to 6. So 6 is the maximum, and -80 is basically no sound. -80 to 6, so 86 numbers in total. And you can simply divide this 86 by by 5, but actually you barely hear anything once a number becomes around like a -30 or lower. So there is not really much difference between -30 and -70. So it's like the more number decreases, the less it creates the difference. So it's a little bit tricky. So first I set -80. So volume scale 0 is no sound, and volume 5 is maximum. So this is 6F, and then I decrease 5 for this volume scale 4, so 1F. Then I decrease 6, and then I decrease 7, so -12, and then I decrease 8, so -20. So like this, I found the volume level changes kind of proportionately. After this, we set the volume on this float control. So set value, volume. Okay, now we need to change this volume scale. So go to the key handler. We're gonna add another key input. So A and D. So first we check the substate. Substate equals 0, and then if command num equal 1. So command num 1 means this one, so 0, 1, 2, 3. So 1 is this music. Okay, and gp.music.volume scale is greater than 0. Then we can decrease the volume, so music.volume scale minus. And okay, then we call this check volume, maybe play the sound effect too. So that if cursor is at this music and if you press A key, then you can decrease the volume level. And if you press D key, then you can increase the volume level. So let's copy and paste. And so this time, so volume scale is if less than the max scale, then you can increase this volume and check volume. Okay. So and we're gonna do the same thing for the sound effect too. So let's copy and paste, and this time command num is 2 and not music but SE. Okay, and for the sound effect we don't need this line because this is for changing the volume when this music is already being played. So usually, whenever we set a sound file, oh, sorry, I forgot to call the method. So usually we set a file, we call this method. So we can set a specified sound volume, but sound effect is okay with this. But for music, maybe a song is already being played. So if you want to change the volume while this song is already being played, then you need to call this method again. So that's why I call this check volume again here. And okay, so we're gonna do the same for this D as well. So copy and command num2 SE, and don't need this. Yeah, like this, I think. Alright, then go back to the UI class. So we set this volume sliders with 120, so we're gonna divide this by 5. Means what is it, 24? So one scale is 24 pixels. Volume width is 24 times current volume scale. Okay, so we're gonna select and the volume width and height is the same, 24. And so we're gonna do the same for this one, sound effect too. And for this one we're gonna use this sound effect volume scale. So okay, let's play music. I'm gonna start the music when we switched from the title screen to play state. So play music 0. Not the music. Okay. It's been a while. Okay, and open the menu and change the level. Yeah. Okay, it's working. And the sound effect. Okay, and next we display key input. And this is nothing new, we just show the control of this game, so you can always check which key does what. So I'm gonna do this real quick. So we're gonna create another substate. confirm attack, shoot, cast, character screen, pause, options. So we're gonna call this method from here. And okay, so if you press enter at this control, then substate equal to, and we're gonna reset command num to 0. Let's check. Music, no. Control, press enter. Okay. Okay, then we're gonna display assigned key around here. WASD. Escape. And finally, let's create a back button too. And if you press enter here, key H dot enter pressed, then we're gonna go back to the substate 0, equal 0. Yeah, something like this. Okay, let's check. Control. Looks good. And okay, finally this end game. Where is it? Here, end game. Then substate is 3, I think. Substate equals 3, and command num equals 0. And okay, so 3. Okay, end game confirmation. So create this method. So here we're gonna display kind of a confirmation message. So are you sure to quit the game or something like that? Quit the game and return to the title screen. Insert some line break and again for loop. And so we're gonna display yes and no option. So yes is yes. And also if you press enter, okay, so which means, so this means we're gonna quit the game. So okay, first we reset substate to 0, and also we're gonna change game state to title state. Oops. Okay, and if it's no, we can copy this. Center text and okay, plus tile size, and command num is 1. So if we select this node, then substate is 0. And command num is no, end game is 4, so 4. Yeah, I think I wanna, yeah, command num, let's set 4. Okay, let me fix the other one too. Control, so command num equal control is 3, so okay, let's set 3. Check. First control. Okay, yeah, I think this is better. And end game. Oops. Oh, what? Line break is not working. Why? Oh, this is not backslash. Okay, end game. Okay. Oh, cannot move. Of course, we haven't set the key handler. Okay, and okay, first let's set this max command num. So substate 3, I think. And so we only have yes and no options, so max command num is 1. Oh, I forgot to type break. End game. Okay, yes and no, and select no. Okay, and the game, if you choose yes and go back to the title screen, so we can quit the game. Okay, yeah, finally set this back option. So we're gonna close this options window. So here, back. If gb.th.enter pressed equal true, then we're gonna change this game state to play state again. So and probably reset command num. Okay, that's everything, I think. So we can close the options screen by pressing escape or also choosing this back button. Either way is fine. Alright, so finally we will save these settings so we can restore them when we restart the game. And for that we're gonna create a config file